Good morning, USA! Welcome back to my show, The GOAT Show. I had the chance, the greatest chance, to sit down with a hot artist, spicy, from the DMV area. She's performing with Beyonce. She's better than Nicki Minaj. She's flawless. Miss Gavri, give it up for her, please. Thank you. Oh, welcome, Miss Gavri. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. That was quite an introduction, though. I wouldn't say better than Nicki Minaj. You don't do that to the queen, but I really appreciate that, you know.
Yes, thank you. Me too. Thank you for coming out. Right now, I have a couple questions for you that your Instagram followers shot to me on my poll. So the first question we're going to get started off with today is, what do you think you, Miss Gavri, could bring to the industry that'll make you different?
That's a good question. Given my background and the kind of diverse genres of music that I grew up listening to, like gospel, soca, reggae, pop, R&B, all of that is an inspiration to the kind of music that I create. And the message that I want to give is specifically directed to the youth, to be yourself and don't be afraid to be different. And I just wanted to overall give a positive message to my fans.
All right, and we're back. Notice the change of scenery. All right, next question. What time do you usually go to bed?
Well, let me just start by saying nobody's perfect. I try to go to sleep at a reasonable time, considering I do have a job where I work early in the morning and probably get off late. So I try to get enough sleep at night, get enough hours of sleep. So probably between 7 to 8 hours of sleep I try to get, because it's important that you get rest. Your body heals when you sleep.
That was all really good information, but you really still didn't answer the question I had provided to you, which was what time you go to sleep.
I try to go to sleep around. I try to go to sleep like 8, 9, early so that I can get up early and start my day. I like to have a walk in the morning at 6:30 a.m. And before I go for my walk at 6 a.m., I'll say my prayers to get started for the day. Saying a prayer in the morning definitely sets the tone for your day. It definitely gives you a positive outlook on the rest of your day, and it encourages you to get things done and to be kinder, to be more positive and productive. So 9 p.m. 9 p.m. That's my final answer.
You heard it here. Getting up at 6:30 a.m. off of 9 p.m. sleep, could not be me. I need that beauty rest, as you can see. Next question is, when would you be visiting Trinidad?
When will I be visiting Trinidad? Hopefully sometime soon. I definitely miss home. Carnival is in February, and my birthday is also in February. I'd love to travel back to Trinidad in February just to be around family and also partake in festivities. I definitely want to hear some of my soca music. That's my favorite, some of my favorite kind of music, soca music. That's what I grew up on, so I would love to partake in Trinidad Carnival.
I would too. I heard Trinidad Carnival, however you say it, is where it's at, all right? The ladies, the boondas out, I would love to visit, all right? Jeez, but next question. Hobbies, question mark.
Hobbies. Obviously, I love to sing. I love to write music. I love art in general. I love to draw. That's a fun fact. I'm very, handy with a pencil or pen. I got that talent from my mom, and I got my musical talent from my dad's side of the family. So that's one of my hobbies. I love to listen to music. I love dancing. So I love a lot of things that do with performing arts. I also love writing in general, reading.
Once again, all great information you're sharing with us. I did see some of your artwork. It's really top tier. I mean, the next question.
Thank you.
Why would she interrupt me, bro? The next question would be, how did you start with music? Like, what's your origin story, like Batman?
I started with music.
Batman!
I started with music. It's not funny.
2,000 years later.
I started with music at such a young age. I was definitely surrounded by music. My dad played music often. He played soca music often, and I went to church where, church is filled with music. And my parents noticed my interest in music, so they enrolled me in the children's choir at church, where, from singing at church and getting solos, other people took interest in me. I ended up going to music school, learning music theory and how to develop my vocal cords, and then from then on I never stopped music. I just progressed. Not only did I sing at church, but I also started singing at weddings, graduations, different events, funerals, just to name a few.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself on a big stage. My name, my face on billboards, on the side of buses, on TV. I only see big things for myself. I plan on going far. I know that things take time, and nothing happens before its time. But I do believe in 5 years I'll be making it big, as long as I continue to try hard and push and don't give up, and keep my vision close, and I'll be able to achieve whatever dreams.
That was a wonderful answer. I mean, that's what I would say. I mean, everyone's goal should be, trying to make it big. I mean, very great answer. Make it big. All right, next question. What are your biggest pet peeves?
My biggest pet peeve is you right now. No, but in all honesty, my biggest pet peeve is people that are just rude and disrespectful for no reason. People who are constantly angry all the time and just don't see any kind of happiness, don't see the glass as half full but always half empty. People that don't take accountability. I don't like when people chew loud. But just to name a few, those are a few of my pet peeves. The list could go on, honestly.
I also don't like people to chew loud. I'm a great answer. Overall, great answer. The next question would be, what are your top 3 goals, and when would you like to achieve them?
My top 3 goals. I have a few short-term goals. My top goal right now is to finish writing music, and I would like to achieve that by the end of this year, to be able to put out my first EP. Another goal would be to exercise regularly. On top of exercising regularly, I also want to eat healthier. I would like to encourage myself to have a healthier diet. And then my third goal, stop procrastinating, and effectively use my agenda book, because I do have an agenda book where I try to write down my daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly tasks, and just try to keep up with everything. So those are my top 3 goals, and I would like to achieve them all by the end of this year.
All right, the next question would be, when is the next concert?
I actually have an upcoming concert in October in Indiana, And then I have another one coming up in January, right here in PG County. For updates, you guys can keep up with my Instagram page, my YouTube, Facebook. I'll be posting when my upcoming shows will be and other special information like that.
Indiana's a great place. Good luck on that on our concert.
Thank you.
The next question would be, can I please get my tutor back?
Oh, sure, you can get your tutor back. But as of right now, my schedule is very busy considering my music and my work, trying to juggle different things and growth. But definitely in the future, we can continue on with Spanish lessons. I enjoy teaching Spanish and learning Spanish. It's one of my favorite languages, and actually the second language in the world right now. So learning Spanish is important. So I do encourage people to learn Spanish and practice.
The next question I'll be asking is, how long have you been a model? And do you see that as a long-term career for you?
I actually am not a model right now. But when I was younger, I did participate in different fashion shows, pageants, and modeling activities. So I can model, but I am not a model right now. But I am flattered that someone thinks that I'm a model. Thank you.
I mean, that was a great answer. That person might have a crush on you because the next question is, when are we going on a date?
Unless you have a studio, you're a producer, you make music, and I can pay for sessions to come and record music, then...
Next question. Top 5 artists of all time, and why?
Top 5 artists. Number 1, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is my top artist because his music was different, his style was different, his voice was even different, and the way that he performs and moves the crowd and captivates the crowd inspires me. He's my number 1. Number 2, close second, Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Beyonce is one of my favorite artists. Her vocals are definitely very strong. She knows how to control her voice. And these are the kinds of things that make a good artist, that make a good singer. The way that they can paint words with their voice, the way that they use their diction, the way that they're able to breathe in the right places and just use different techniques in order to create the kind of sound that they want to give you. So Beyonce is my top 2. Then there's Rihanna. Rihanna is number 3 for me. Rihanna is my number 3 because she's different. She brings a different sound. She brings a different style. And she's also Caribbean. You know, I always have to big up my Caribbean. She's Bayesian? Yes, she's Bayesian. Being a young girl with Caribbean roots, I definitely look up to Rihanna as one of my top 3 top artists. My 4th artist would have to be Whitney Houston. I love Whitney Houston for her strength and the strength that she exerts in her vocals, in her songs. She is an old school artist, but she is definitely very talented and her voice is one of a kind. And my 5th would be, one of my favorite artists now is Doja Cat. She's very diverse. I love the way that she sings and raps in her songs. Her last album, I definitely think that you take a look into her mind and it's beautiful. She created a masterpiece, and I haven't heard any songs that are similar to the songs that she produced. So those are my top 5 artists.
I mean, great answer. I also do love Whitney Houston, you know. There's a fire starting in my heart.
I
right, the next question is. Actually, it's not even a question. They're telling you. Make an interlude right now. What do you think about that?
Right now? Well, technically, this could be an interlude because an interlude is basically a piece of art that goes between two songs on your album or EP. So this could definitely be an interlude. Loophole. But to answer your question, well, to answer your demand, sure, I'll get working on it right now. Right now, as soon as this interview is over, I'll get my pen and paper.
Nice. All right. Well, the next question will be, you still owe me another race, right?
Okay, so some backstory on this. This was my very first race, which is, I'm not proud of it. You're never supposed to race on the road or street race. But I went out with a friend one time and we were getting food and then we were going to another friend's house and he said, I'll beat you there. So I said, bet. And long story short, he did not beat me. And as you can see, he's asking for a rematch. So I don't know, maybe soon come. But racing is not good in general, especially on the road. I wouldn't even encourage anybody to be speeding or driving beyond the speed limit or racing people. That could cause a car accident. And so I don't know, maybe not. Take your loss fair and square.
This is the last question for the night. Do you believe in marriage?
Yes, I do. I do believe in marriage because the Bible says that you should marry. You should bond to your partner. Although I may not 100% agree with the legalities of marriage, I do agree with the bonding with another person and to share love with someone so strong that you want to bond them, to bond with someone. So I do believe in marriage.
Amazing interview, Miss Gavri. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to all the questions due to the amount we received. It was just a great amount, but we chose the one that, kind of stood out to us. But overall, I feel like we have enough to do a part 2, so there might be a part 2 coming. Would you be down for a part 2?
I'd be down for a part 2.
That's what I like to hear. You're not the only artist in the room, though. You ought to know about me, did you? I made this song here. Hear me out. Now she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, oh my, but what do you mean? I am the one. All right, that's what I'll get for today. It's the GOAT signing out. Thank you, Miss Gavri, for coming. All right.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out my question and answer video. I tried to make it a little more fun and engaging, entertaining. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it, and follow me on my social media pages in the link in my bio in the description. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video.